here are 20 hilarious late TV moments that I think about daily. During a Morgan Freeman interview, Graham Norton asked for a Shawshank Redemption reenactment. What he got instead was a perfectly delivered Shawshank-style roast.
And now, we have got a little kind of Shawshank mashup, so would you mind lending your voice to it?
I must admit I didn't think much of Graham Norton first time I laid eyes on him. Looked like a stiff breeze could blow him over. That was my first impression of the man. He had a walk and a talk that just wasn't normal around here.
Andy Serkis, the man behind Gollum in Lord of the Rings, is an absolute voice-acting wizard.
You don't have any friends. You don't have any friends.
So Stephen Colbert had a genius idea. He got him to read a Trump tweet in full Gollum mode.
The fake news media has never been so wrong or so dirty. Purposely incorrect stories and phony sources to meet their agenda of hate. Sad.
50 Shades of Grey was clearly aimed at a female audience, but one guy decided to give it a read anyway. And his review, comedy gold.
How many women here have read the books? Yeah! Okay, and how many men have read the books?
There.
Show yourself.
Have you really read the books? Yeah. Did you enjoy them?
No, they're
No one really likes being the victim of a backhanded compliment.
Recently, I've been complimenting you on like your hair. I think you look great. And honestly, you're just like a really good looking guy from the neck up.
Joan Rivers couldn't stand them. So when a fellow celebrity tossed one at her, she clapped back with a fierce comeback.
I hate when people say like, oh, they're 77 years young. I met Vanessa Feltz, and she said to me, here's Joan, she's 77 years young, and I want to say, and here's Vanessa, and she's 350 pounds thin.
While Kylie Minogue and Cameron Diaz joked about how easy men have it in dating, Richard Ayoade shut it down with one simple question.
Can guys ask you out?
Yeah.
But how? How is that possible?
You just ask.
What's the ratio of people asking you out to you saying yes?
Good question.
When Robin Williams was your guest, you had to brace yourself for total chaos. In the best way possible, of course.
Back with Robin Williams and...
Gracias, amigos. Robin Williams, yo soy Martha Stewart. A la cochina de Martha Stewart. Me son las carnitas. Bienvenido, amigos. Carnitas.
And luckily, we are going to mix up the rub, and you're going to rub it into the meat. See, that shuts him up.
Luckily that I had that experience from the ages 12 to 22. I'll be rubbing the meat, as we say, for the little children look away for a moment.
If you're planning to flirt, just make sure you do literally the opposite of whatever Stephen Merchant did here.
Hello, ladies. Hey, looking good. Saw you on the X Factor, Nicole.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Jesus, that was enthusiastic. You know that this is... I'm not actually hitting on you.
Excuse me, who are you?
It's a joke, it's a joke.
Forget you, I'll talk to your more beautiful friend in the middle. Okay. This is getting tense.
Kevin Hart was going off about not spoiling his kids, until Naomi Scott hit him with one simple question that totally exposed him.
Parenting is something that I take pride in. You know, I want to make sure that my kids understand the value of hard work and what the meaning behind it should be. So we take a trip, you know, we take a real trip to Philadelphia, and, you know, we land, and I said, I'm gonna show you where I grew up, so you can understand.
You land in your private jet,
well,
yeah.
Life lesson.
I'm right. The lesson didn't start till we got off the plane.
Even after doing a whole movie together, Harrison Ford kept forgetting his co-star's name, and not just once.
I read about the character that Ryan? It's Ryan. why don't we see if we can get
Ryan
Gosling?
Yeah.
And they said, oh, I don't know how to.
Gosling?
Gosling. Brian.
Yes. Good. You guys got
Ryan.
that. You got that on tape?
Ryan Gosling.
Just a matter of time. She's not lonely. I apologize.
Don Rickles was the undisputed roast king of his era, and for Johnny Carson's final show, he stormed in and tore into him like only Rickles could.
Summer, it's summer. I know, but you're dressing like some Chinese yo-yo or something. You look like Hong Kong Charlie.
Hong Kong Charlie.
I'm so glad. I was backstage. Everybody's packing. It's a year. They got a year yet. Everybody, guys say, what are you doing? I'm getting the hell out of here before he decides to come back.
Well, where are you going to work when I leave?
Another classic moment from Carson's show came when he sat down with child actor Emmanuel Lewis.
For some reason, I thought you were going to be taller.
Me too.
Me too.
My uncle put me in a cup, like in Disneyland.
Oh, yeah, those
Yes,
cups that spin around?
yes. And I thought I had some bakaka.
You what?
Some bakaka.
You did a little caca in the cup?
When Carson quizzed the kid about school and the kind of math problems he tackles, the poor kid was totally baffled, and his response had the whole audience in stitches.
Yeah, well, they teach math, I think, a little bit differently now, don't they, than at least when I was a kid. They're a different system. Do you know how they teach it now? Is it decimal system or something?
Yeah, decimal system.
How does that work? Can you explain it? What would be a kind of a problem you would have?
I don't have too much problems.
Yeah.
After road tripping for days, Gordon dropped some secrets on Gino, only for Gino to hit back with something even wilder.
2:30 in the morning. This little in my sleeping blanket. He's spooning me.
I couldn't hear the noise. He's like, Should we talk to Jonathan the way you wake me up in the morning?
No.
By bashing your wheelie on my foot? Should we say that? Should we take this to another level now?
I told you I needed a pee.
So then you wake somebody up by doing that?
That is not true.
Conan's sarcasm was in full swing during his interview with Eva Mendes, especially when the topic turned to their fun parts.
When you gain a little weight, I fluctuate between 5 and 10 pounds. You gain a little weight, it's not all bad. It goes to the fun areas as well, right? So you have to embrace that.
Let's talk about that.
The fun areas.
I don't think about that, but it would go to other
You don't
areas.
think about my fun areas?
Well, no. I didn't say that. But I guess the ladies, they can see my fun area doesn't get bigger when I eat.
Salma Hayek also had to deal with Conan's relentless and hilariously flirty antics.
You like Irish guys, is that the case? And Richard Harris is Irish, right?
I love Irishmen. I have this thing for them.
What is it about Irishmen you like so much?
Oh, they're very passionate. They're almost Mexican.
Almost Mexican? Oh, wait a minute.
You're Irish, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm as passionate as any Mexican guy.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're single, right?
Yeah, I'm
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
Product shortages have been the norm, and this one may have steam coming out of your ears. What could it be?
Like a cartoon?
Oh, there you
yeah,
go.
yeah, Syrah. This is, is always a staple in my fridge. How about you?
I don't even know I thought this was something girls wore on the beach or over their bikini.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't even know what sirachi was.
Sriracha? Srirachi?
What's the thing girls wear on the beach?
A thong?
No, over that.
Oh, sriracha!
I thought it was... Oh, Jesus.
For David Letterman's birthday, Drew Barrymore surprised him with a striptease-style dance right in front of his face. Thanks a lot for watching, and hit the like and subscribe button if you'd like to be part of my YouTube journey. The next one is even better.